This past Saturday marked a 24-hour celebration of all things gold and blue. Fans gathered around the country to watch their beloved Golden Eagles take on the Syracuse Orange. We've got all the coverage for you coming up. This is National Marquette Day. And this is Marquette Basketball Weekly. Welcome into Marquette Basketball Weekly. I'm Brad Galli, and the best seats in the house. These girls earned this great futon, would you call it? Front row, can't beat it. Well, they were a part of a group that watched the Golden Eagles capture their first win over Syracuse since joining the Big East. We take a look now at how the Golden Eagles were able to do that.
All right, Todd Warner here with Jimmy Butler, DJ and Chris Otule after a big win against Syracuse, finally closing out a game. Jimmy, you guys take a 30-second timeout and the big three.
DJ gets it. 5, double team. Butler, corner 3. Jimmy!
How big was that to get a 3-point lead, to go 69-66?
That was real big. My man Darius Johnson, as they say on TV here, he drew everybody to him, and he just hit the open man.
Is that one of the bigger shots you've seen from Jimmy? We know he hit a game winner at St. John's last year and at UConn. How impressive was that shot?
I've seen Jimmy do it multiple times. So, I mean, he's made for those shots, and I think, for me to find him like that, it was a big play for us.
And then you hit another big shot, 72-66 with 1:02 left.
Bites, left side. 5, picks up a screen, gives it out to Johnson-Odom. 3 up, DJ! Nothing but the bottom. 6-point lead for Marquette.
How big was that? Because you guys were up by 3, but then getting the lead, increasing the lead to, close Syracuse out.
Bikes found me on the wing, and I know it had 2 seconds left, so I just fired it up there.
2 big shots by these guys, Chris. Have you seen any bigger closers out of your team?
No, I have some of the best closers on the team. Most of the time, I don't even know who's shooting the ball because I just try to go on the opposite side and get the rebound, but I know we have some of the best shooters in the country.
Now, Jimmy, you go to the line. You missed the first one. What are you thinking after that? Your DJO is already saying what's going on with that. You guys are up 4 with 40 seconds. You knocked down the second one. What was your confidence level at that when after missing the first one you're saying, hey, no way I can miss this one?
You just got to let it go. You just got to make the next one. It's weird, though, because I was just talking about not missing too many in practice, and I think I missed like 3 yesterday, 2 or 3. But, my guys, they were like, don't worry about it, step up and make the next one, and that's what I had to do.
What were you guys thinking after Jimmy missed that first one?
Jimmy's 80% free throw shooter, so we know it's just if he misses one, he's going to make the next one for sure.
And then you guys go up 5, then Scoop Jardine trying to get to the basket. Chris Otule with a big block. How big was that for you personally to get a big block and close this game out?
That was just an incredible feeling. I don't know, it was a feeling I can't explain once I got the block, and you saw it when I was screaming.
How about this game, you guys? You guys struggled to close out some games, Louisville, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt. How big was this for your confidence level going in? Obviously, Syracuse lost a couple games, but you guys close out a top 10 team at the Bradley Center.
Real big. Our confidence is up right now. We got to keep going, and I think we're going to do some real big things.
We lost those games because we wasn't mentally prepared at the end. And we know that we're a good team. We just got to finish those type of games out. Now I think we're doing a great job working in practice, trying to finish.
Wasn't Scoop Jardine talking a little trash earlier? You were saying that he's not going to lose the DJO.
Me and Scoop been going at it since we met at the Chris Paul camp, and that's one of my good buddies. So it's just nothing but a competitive thing between us two.
All right, thanks guys. Marquette closes it out against Syracuse. You guys want to toss it back to Brad?
We're going to toss it back to you, Brad, all right?
Thanks, fellas. Now as we turn our attention to a pair of transfers to the Marquette program and what has made them both topics of discussion in the community, we realize they haven't suited up for a game yet. But when you look as good as they do, people are going to talk. How much preparation goes into what you wear on the sidelines during the games?
I make sure that I always have something pull on.
Ralph Lauren is my favorite.
Acting like you're that little kid and it's the first day of school and you lay the shirt out and then you put the pants under the shirt and you put the shoes under and then you put what shirt you're going to wear with this or what tie.
I used to go every weekend to get a polo. It was funny because I used to go to prep school and then every weekend I would come home, I would get $40 maybe from my mom or just saved up. And I'd get a polo every weekend.
We had to dress up for high school for every game, home game or away game. So, and our coach really stressed it. He said, if you don't wear a shirt and tie, you don't get on the bus. So me being the captain of my team in high school, I really had to set the tone for the guys. So I had a lot of dress clothes. And then when they told me I couldn't wear a warm-up, it was like, just wear nice clothes. And nice clothes to me is like actually dressing up.
And that leads us to the fashion statement of the season.
I had lunch with my grandpa not too long ago, and my grandpa had on a bow tie, and it looked pretty nice. And I was like, Grandpa, where you get that from? He was like, I just ordered them, but he knows how to tie his, and I don't know how to tie mine. So of course I got the clip-ons, but it was an interesting idea. I've had bow ties since the first Big East game. I was gonna break it out, but I was like, we don't know. This is gonna be a gutsy one. So I was waiting, but I finally got the courage to do it, and I got a lot of compliments on it. So. I got a couple more. Maybe I'll break a few more out.
But wait, it's a clip-on?
It's a clip-on. It's the one you bring around and you clip it like the little kid at the weddings, and then you slide it back over so no one can see. I can't tie a bow tie, but I can tie a tie.
He got a lot of props for that. I just had to give him his credit. He looked nice.
Now, what's the reaction of the guys when they see you on the sideline? Because, of course, they're all wearing the same thing, but you're wearing something a little different.
Every time we in the back right before we come out to run out through the crowd or whatever, they check my style out, and a couple dudes brush my shoulders.
The white box is 2 lockers down from mine, and he's always like usually the second or third one in. And he comes in, he's like, let me see my mans, let me see what you got on. And I brought out the bow tie. He goes, oh, okay, I like that right there. So, the guys always pretty much give me compliments. They always tell me, man, you suit it every game.
It's easy to profile a player's style on the court. A headband here, an armband there, the occasional high socks. But for Dave Singleton and Jamil Wilson, their chic standard of style is a little bit different than most.
For this week's WMUR Marquette Radio Call of the Week, we turn to Michael Watring for his work on Darius Johnson-Odom's dunk against UConn.
Nice look ahead. DJ Odom, a basket out front with the right hand. Powerful. What a big-time dunk that was by Darius Johnson-Odom. And this is the loudest this place has been all season.
Be sure to catch each game all season long on your home for Marquette Hoops, Marquette Radio. With a blizzard slamming Milwaukee and most of the Midwest, what better to do than to curl up on a couch and listen to your iPod? Most of the Golden Eagles don't have time to curl up on a couch, but you get the idea. Everyone's got an iPod, and we wanted to find out what the team's listening to.
I listen to different. They listen to a bunch of rap music and stuff. I like to listen to, a lot of different old stuff like '80s retro music. Got a little Spanish O'Donnells. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kyle and my boys.
Cause all we do is win. And if you love Marquette, put your hands in the air, make them stand there.
A lot of songs, a couple of movies, funny movies like Friday After Next Friday. And I got Toy Story 3, and Despicable Me, and a couple other hype songs getting ready for the game.
Rob Frozina, what's on your iPod?
Everything. Everything. Country, rap, little soul music, R&B. It ranges from Backstreet Boys all the way to Lil Wayne. I got it all.
What's on Coach Williams' iPod, do you think?
Country. All country. And then some gospel music.
Coach on his iPod, man, he got like Journey and Michael McDonald and I don't know, George Michael. What else you listen to, Buzz?
Keith Urban.
Yeah, Keith Urban.
Jack Brown Band.
Yeah. Who's got the goofiest music on the team?
The goofiest? Well, Jimmy's the most obscure because Jimmy listens to what I listen to. Joe's the most savvy when it comes to music. Bikes, Van, listen to the same kind of stuff. I would say Jay's the most versatile.
Okay, what kind of music do you like?
I listen to praise and worship music anytime I'm in my car. so that if I die of a heart attack, at least I was listening to the right music. When I run, I listen to country music, and if I need to kind of get juiced up a little bit, something from late 70s, early 80s.
Now, if there's a concert ticket you got to get in town that comes to the Bradley Center, who's it going to be?
Keith Urban. I'm going to every one of his concerts. I'm going to Keith Urban, Kenny Chesney, and Zach Brown's close. I'm going to see them. I already got it laid out for whenever the season's over.
Kenny Chesney puts on a show.
I've seen him. I recruited a kid several years ago when I was at Colorado State who was one of the drivers for Kenny Chesney. In one of his trucks, he carries all of his equipment in. Weight room equipment, basketball goals, everything. So I got to know that guy, et cetera, et cetera. And Corey and I went and watched Kenny Chesney maybe 8-10 times through that, backstage, the whole deal. And he's a big sports follower. And I got real close to him, real close to having him on campus when he came in for Summerfest last summer. I couldn't close the deal. I came real close. I saw him that night before the concert, but I couldn't get him to come to campus. And I told him, hey, nobody will be in there. I got it locked up. You can go and cast and shoot, do whatever, but I'll try it again next time.
As always, we thank Coach Williams for sharing insight into stories we wouldn't normally hear from an average coach. The access he grants us is truly exceptional. That wraps up this episode of Marquette Basketball Weekly. We encourage you to pass this show along to the basketball fans in your life. We also ask you to like us on Facebook and find our staff on Twitter. For Todd Warner, I'm Brad Galli. Ring out ahoy at Marquette.